Welcome back to the Airborne Podcast. I'm your host, Ajit. There's no big boy Bravs. We got Thanos back on the podcast. All right. 2K, we play it all the time. And, you know, I wasn't going to do a video on this. We weren't going to do a video on this. But honestly, the more and more I saw this pop up on my newsfeed, I felt like we had to react. It was like a sign for sure. First of all, Pascal Siakam. I mean, I get it. The man hasn't played well for the last year and a half. So 83 is appropriate, but I would have given him an 84 just because, you know, I think 84 is appropriate. The man is still a borderline all-star. He's still, you know, he wasn't efficient, but he still put up numbers. And I personally think it should be an 84. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I would have said 84, 85, maybe.
I mean, the highest I think he's ever been is an 89.
Mm-hmm.
Coming off the championship run, getting his contract extension, I think 89 was the highest. It was at the time when him and Tatum were up for debate on who's a better player. Obviously, we know who that is now. But that's another topic for another day. The one that really stood out to me overall, and I'm sure that you would agree with this.
I know what you're talking about.
Take the wheel. Go ahead.
OG Anunoby, man.
Yeah.
How are you gonna wait? Hold on, I need to finish this. How are you gonna rate Jalen Green 79 when he hasn't played a single game in the NBA?
Yeah.
And OG's literally been balling out. He's one of the best 3&D players in the league.
I know.
I don't understand that. Like, how are you gonna disrespect my man like that? Like,
the man has been in the league for 4 years now, right? He got drafted in 2017. The man's put in the work. The man is one of the best 3&D players in the league. And you're going to rate him the same thing as a rookie who hasn't played a single minute in the NBA, minus summer league and all that bullshit. But like, come on, the disrespect on the man's name. I know we're not American. We're a Canadian team, the only Canadian team, but come on, the man has to be at least an 83. In my opinion.
If you put OG on the Lakers, you'd be like an 84.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I think 83 is appropriate for him coming into this.
Yeah.
Into the season.
83. Yeah.
Because him being only 3 points above Scotty Barnes is kind of ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty Barnes, I think his rating is pretty decent. I mean,
I don't know. I feel like he could have been a little like. I think him and Suggs should have been like 77, in my opinion.
I was gonna say 77. But I don't mind 76 to start it off because, I mean, he's a high draft pick, but he hasn't played yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see all these clips of him, like a defensive menace out there, locking up Donovan Mitchell, Tim Hardaway Jr. Seen him actually play a game in the NBA to see how he adapts to that speed and that type of, that high level of basketball, the highest level. Fred VanVleet, 82. I'm not mad about it. I would say
no.
83.
I disagree. No, I think he could be. I feel like he could be like 84.
84,
in my opinion. Yeah, just based off of how well he played last season, just like the 54-point game against Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Like he played pretty well all around. Well, so I feel like I just feel like he could be a little like maybe one percentage higher than Siakam, like 85. I don't know. I just feel like right now VanVleet's the number one guy going into next season unless Siakam steps up.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like he should be the higher rated player.
The only reason why I'm saying like I'm okay with it is because that's the level That's the rating he's had in multiple 2K games now. He's always worked his way up, and he's got into the 80s now. I believe you're right. Like, I wouldn't be mad, obviously, if he got to an 85. I think he can be an 85, and he probably should be. But 82 isn't like out of.
It's not bad. No, it's not bad.
Like, it's not like ridiculous. Like OG getting 79. Like, they put him in the 80s. I think throughout the season, when he gets to be that main leader and one of the top scorers for our team, I think he'll eventually go up to 84, 85. Now, Dragic, Raptor fans obviously don't have the best relationship with him right now.
Toronto
But the man deserves more respect than that. If he was on any other team, I'm sure he would have been an 82.
Yeah, I think he should have been at least an 80, 81.
I was thinking 81, 82, to be honest. But, I mean, he's definitely not going to be a starting point guard. And
if he goes to Dallas, watch his rating go up to an 80. Like, once he gets traded there.
They're going to be like, Luka's going to make him that much more better. I still think he has a lot of value in the league. He's 35 years old, and he's probably going to come off as one of our guards off the bench. I think Gary Trent's going to start, and that's one more person I want to talk about. Him and Boucher, actually, because those are some of our main guys on our roster right now. But you agree, right? 81, 82 for Dragic?
Yeah.
I think because he's older, they brought his rating down, but if he gets the minutes, I mean, the man, like a year ago in the bubble, like before this past championship run, when they made it to the finals, the man was killing it in the playoffs. He was like, you know how there's playoff Rondo? That's a playoff that's a playoff dragon right there. And okay, we agree with that. Now, Gary Trent Jr. 77 for Gary Trent Jr. Come on, bro. The man is a bona fide scorer, a 3-point specialist. He's only 22 years old. He's only going to get better. And I think he should have been like a 78, 79.
Yeah, I agree. 78, 79. I'm not really that upset about the rating that he got, because he did pretty horrible at the end of the season.
That's true. Inconsistency.
But I memean, I wasn't really bothered by the rating.
Okay. And last but not least, Montreal's very own Chris Boucher. The man was one of our leading scorers when he was playing at certain times on the roster. He had a nice stint there before he got injured in that Brooklyn game where he, I think, fucked up his ankle. But before that, he was on a tear. And I feel like that man should at least be an 81.
I mean, I think the rating he was in 2K21, I think it was an 80. That's the highest he's been. And he's a 79 in this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, maybe 80. No, I'm not mad. I think 80 at like best.
Well, Pascal's going to be out for the beginning of the season. More than likely, Chris Boucher is going to be the one to take those minutes.
Yeah. I feel like Boucher's, it's going to go up. If he plays like how he did last season, I think he'll go up for sure to an 82 at best.
What, just if you don't mind, do you know Cam Birch's rating?
Yeah, let me check.
I just want to know, because he's obviously going to be, I want to know him and Precious Achua's rating, because.
Yeah, Cam Birch is 76 and Precious is 75.
Okay. What are your opinions on those two?
Cam Birch, I think he could be a 78. Mm-hmm. He did pretty decent last season.
He was killing it when he was with the Raptors.
Yeah, I agree. Like he should be at least a 78, 77, 78. 76 isn't that bad, but he could have went a little bit higher. Mm-hmm. Precious, I'm not mad. I haven't really seen much. He hasn't really done much on Miami either, right? So like, I feel like this is a pretty generous rating that he's got.
75?
Just to start out the season, yeah.
75?
75, yeah.
And Malachi Flynn?
Yeah, Malachi Flynn, 73. He should have been a 75.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 75 Malachi Flynn. I mean, he got some starting minutes last year in some pivotal games. The one that really showed out the most is, even though we lost against Atlanta, he had like 12-0 run at the end by himself, throwing up threes and coming clutch.
Yeah.
And that was kind of his coming out party, where you knew that he was a big time shot maker, big time shot taker. Yeah. All right. Well, that's our main roster right
That's
there.
what I mean. Yeah, we also got Mihailuk at 74, Watanabe at 74, and then Freddie Gillespie at 71.
And then I think Delano Banton 69, right?
The 69, and then Isaac Bonga is 70.
Oh.
Yeah.
Square root of 69 is 8 something. All right. Well, any final thoughts on that? We gave our ratings. We gave our opinions. We put out a case for certain players. OG Anunoby needs to go up to an 83.
OG's watch OG Van Vliet and Siakam go to like an 85, like from 85 to 88, like around that range. Watch all three of them go to that rating. And then I feel like Scotty Barnes will go up to an 80.
Well, the Toronto Raptors are finally playing back at home. So let's see Pascal Siakam get back to 88, 89, or even 87 to 89, between the range that he was at one point before the bubble. Let's see OG Anunoby work his way up to 83 to 85 this season. And let's see Fred VanVleet get up to 85, 86. And Dragic, if he's still on the Raptors, hopefully he puts in that work and makes big plays to get his rating up to about 81, 82. And everyone else, they're going to do what they got to do. The Raptors, hopefully they can surprise a lot of people this year. All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to it. What do y'all
like that shit?
You can like it, bro. Whatever. What are y'all waiting for? Stop slacking, bro. And we'll be back sooner rather than later with some more updates, some more videos. The season's right around the corner. But till then, stay blessed, stay woke, and please stay safe. Peace.
Yeah, 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 yeah. The price I want for sure you gon' need.